My name is Alexiou. I'm the head coach of the UWA Magpies baseball club. And I've been out here for 6 years. Back in 2018, when I decided I was gonna come to Australia, I was only gonna be here for a year. And my thought process was like spend 3 months in all the big cities. I started looking for jobs because I was working in Kalgoorlie in the mines, and wound up looking for some drilling jobs in and around the Perth area, and wound up finding one with National Geotech with Tony Bacci, and he was still playing at the program with Wembley back in the day, and he's like, we need as many players as we can. If you want to come down and help us out, that would be great. And I was like, you know what, sure, absolutely. And I originally just came on as kind of like a strength and conditioning guy because that's what I was doing at the time, and that's when I got into everything, and that's, it was my first time playing in 2.5 years. I hadn't touched the baseball in that long, and then getting the opportunity to play with the Heat was kind of like the cherry on top. Here I am 4 or 5 years later, taking on more responsibility to try and really give my wealth of knowledge to the next generation coming through. I think this year in comparison to last year, and definitely in the previous years, I think we've seen a massive uptick in our overall ability to play the game at the right way and at the right level. Keeping it fun and engaging, and giving guys opportunities to progress and actually have fun playing the game. I think that's what we've had to really kind of come down to. The biggest change would have been the weather, 100%. I think when we start playing baseball in Canada, it's like maybe 10 degrees and we're dodging rain as often as we can. The fields are really wet and muddy and gross, and everybody's got their thermal gear on and stuff like that. My first ever Christmas here was 42 degrees, and so that was like the biggest culture shock I could have experienced. I think the best advice that I could possibly give is to make sure that you give them an experience outside of baseball as well. Not every club has all the finances to being able to go out and like buy a vehicle for the guys and all that type of stuff, or give them the adequate home that they want to be able to give to them. But show them around the city. Take them down south, take them up north, give them experiences that they wouldn't otherwise get to have anywhere else in the world. I mean, as great as the baseball is out here, and as great as the sport is that we're trying to bring awareness to it and all this type of stuff, these guys are also sacrificing a lot of time away from their family and a lot of time away from their friends. My original reason for wanting to come out here to go to Australia, I had 2 things on my bucket list that I wanted to get done while I was here. The first one was to go cage diving with great white sharks in South Australia, which I managed to do back in 2018. And the second one was I saw the cutest photo that I could have possibly seen of Roger Federer taking a selfie with a quokka. And so that, I was like, I have to see this animal. And so without a doubt, my first choice would be Rottnest Island.